I have never been this disappointed in myself ever, but I really got what I deserved this time, and I had no excuses because I was so stupid. And I hope none of you ever have to go through this and act like me, because obviously I'm not a good role model. You know, I thought I was a good role model, but after today, no, that went straight out the window. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel. My name is Nicole, and I used to post a lot of videos on this channel, but you know, I've been busy recently. Excuses. Basically, I'm a bad YouTuber. But I'm back today because I need to tell you guys a story so this doesn't happen to anyone else. And man, like, what are the odds that this would happen? Actually, a lot of girls get sugar daddy proposals pretty regularly, and you know, I haven't gotten one in a while until this one came along, and I'm like, could it be? No, I can't be a scam. Oh, it was. Also, shout out to Now Creative and Soho Innovation Lab. I feel like I want to film more YouTube videos here. So yeah. Now I've been stalling long enough. I should tell you guys what happened, but man, like, it's just such, like, talking about it now, I have to make this kind of humorous, and like, it is humorous because, well, I was a dumb. This is a story about how I was tricked and scammed and lost $400. So this all started on July 30th when this guy on Instagram DM'd me, and he said, "Hi there, I'm willing to pay you weekly allowances upfront for an online arrangement."
And I don't usually respond to DMs.
Or if I do, it's just a joke. But I showed my boyfriend this message. I'm like,
should I respond?
And he's like, what kind of arrangement? I'm like, bet, I'll ask. So then I asked, what kind of arrangement? And then he's like,
your cute pictures and little errands for $300 weekly, not nudes.
And obviously I'm confused by that. So I say, can you specify errands? And then he says,
I want you to help me put some money into a Bitcoin ATM. I'm really too busy to go do it myself. I'll send the money for it along with your allowance though. I don't expect you to do it with your money.
Really? You don't expect me to do it with my money? That's funny you say that. At this point, I've heard of Bitcoin before. I know it's like an online currency, but like I don't know the whole process about it. And it seemed like an easy thing for me to do for like easy money. Because I don't know much about Bitcoin, which was obviously a red flag. Why would I do something with, why would I want to do something with Bitcoin if I don't even know barely what it is? But then, of course, dumb me says, I'm interested, what's the process? And then he says,
you'll withdraw the cash, take it to the Bitcoin ATM, click buy Bitcoin, scan my wallet code, and insert the cash. That's all.
He just made it look so easy, and that's exactly what I did, but so much backfired. And then I'm like, okay, well, e-transfer works best. And then he's like,
I make payments in checks. You'll receive it through email and deposit it with your bank app.
I was telling the story to my friend, and then once I said checks, and he's like, yeah, red flag. I'm like, yeah, right, red flag. Now I know it's too late. Nicole, why? I said, okay.
I'll do a trial this week.
The next morning, he's like,
good morning, babe.
First of all, like, creepy, like, at that point, honestly, what I should have done is sent that message to my boyfriend and been like,
WTF, what do I do?
But no, I wanted to be a big girl. I wanted to handle this by myself. And I didn't want to make my boyfriend upset because I knew if I sent him a message with another guy saying, good morning, babe, then he's going to be upset. But I didn't want him to be upset. He was upset anyways because I hid it from him. Don't hide things from your boyfriend. This was also karma for hiding that. The next day I respond, hey. And he says,
how are you? You've not sent me your email and full name.
You guessed it, I sent him my email. Literally so dumb. And then he asked me a bunch of stuff about like the limits of my bank account, and then I gave him answers. I'm way too trusting with strangers and no one taught me. And he says,
we are doing a trial. So I'll send $600, you keep $200, and pull out $400 for the Bitcoin.
And then I say, okay, I'm going to a festival this weekend, so might not have time, but definitely Monday or before that. I'm like trying to like do a good job too, like I'm communicating like what the fuck. Like, so now it's Tuesday and he hasn't said anything to me yet. And I'm like, so are we not going through with this? Am I getting my $200? Like, what's going on? So I'm like, hi. And then he's like,
hi babe, how we been?
And then he's like,
paid, check your email, it's sent.
And then I deposited it through the bank app, and then I was like, okay, $600 my bank account, cha-ching. Like, that was like easy money, like what? And then he's like,
Let me know when you got in the cash, I can put you through at the Bitcoin ATM. I'm about to get busy at work.
so you're a con artist, and you're about to get busy at work. Okay, well, I mean, like, he did. Wow, he actually did. And then I'm like,
I'm gonna get the cash out for.
and then he's like,
Why?
and I'm like,
I'm currently at work. I can't leave yet.
also karma for texting this guy while I'm at work, like. So then I finish work, and it's about time that I get the cash. I walk over to the ATM, pull out the $400. So I have the $400, and this guy is like giving me live instructions like at the ATM. I'm like, okay, like he's giving me like moral support doing this, like what could go wrong? So then he sends me this thing to scan. So I'm like,
Okay.
so I do the whole transaction. At the end, I'm like, all done, good job, team, because I thought, you know, we were a team, we were doing this all together, but little did I know he was scamming me. And then oblivious me is like, you want me to do this weekly?
You want me to do this weekly? Weekly?
At this point, like, I was on a high, like, I just made $200 for, like, walking to an ATM, like, wow. Like, me and my friends went to Sky Zone, and then we went to Five Guys, I bought them all food, and, like, it was a good time. Oh my god. This is so ironic, because I was like,
Sugar daddy paid for this.
it's around 11 p.m. Me and Nick just got home, and then out of nowhere, Grace is spamming me. She's like, Nicole, please read this OMG. She sends me a Reddit article. And then I read what she sent me. All this is happening when Nick's at my house, but I don't want to tell him because one, like, he was already upset with me that I didn't tell him. We just had a fun day at Sky Zone. I bought him food and everything. I didn't want to ruin the mood, and I didn't want to end my night on a bad note. So, like, I just ignore it. I don't look at the bank app. I don't look at Instagram. I don't look at anything. And then she's like, okay, I just asked my mom about money laundering. She said, if you stop now, you should be fine, as long as you don't give him your bank password or something. I'm like, okay, good. Like, I didn't do that. Like, when I stop, I'm fine.
When I stop, I'm fine.
And then this morning, on the way to work, I was like, oh yeah, I should probably check my bank app, you know, like see what's happening. Like, I hope the $200 is still there. So then I go to my bank app and I open it. And then, minus $400? Wait a second. Didn't I, like, shouldn't that, like, not even.
Self-destruct sequence has initiated.
And in that moment, I realized that I just got scammed. So I messaged and I'm like, bro, what do I do? Like, do I go to the bank? Do I go to the police? Like, he literally just stole my money. And then she's like, okay, go to the bank, go to the police. And I'm like, okay, well, like, I don't actually want to do that yet. Like, maybe there's another way we can handle this first. So then I go talk to my boss because, you know, they have insights. Obviously, they know more about me, about banking and everything. And they recommend me this Bitcoin specialist. So I'm on the phone with him and I'm explaining everything. Basically, he was just using me to get free Bitcoin because he sent me that check knowing it would bounce, but I was already too late because I already withdrew the cash and put it in his Bitcoin. And now I'm down $400. Bro, just to see it gone, I don't know how I feel. Like, obviously it sucks. Like, that's hard-earned money that I made and now it's just gone. If you know me, you know I'm an optimist and I try to look on the bright side of things. You know, maybe this was a sign that I should not talk to people on the internet, or like I shouldn't trust people. Maybe it was a sign to start making YouTube videos again. Like, let and behold, like, probably not, but you know, if this video does well, then thank you to my fake sugar daddy, which scams me. It's just money, like, money isn't happiness. That's my life. I would have learned this eventually. If it didn't happen to me now, it could have happened to me a lot later in life with a lot more money, which, God forbid that does not happen, because I will not do anything like this ever again. But yeah, that's how I got scammed of $400. I'm pretty sure I was targeted. You know, it's like a pretty girl, like, who doesn't know much about like Bitcoin or whatever, doing small errands, thinking I would get $200. All went wrong. Right now I'm smiling, but I was really sad earlier. But you just gotta keep your head up. Honestly, I just hope that other people learn from my dumb experience, like either if you learn that you shouldn't talk to strangers, or you should wait for a check to clear before you cash it out, or just honestly don't trust people on the internet. And I'm a dumb bitch. Like, I don't know what to say. I will see you guys in my next vlog, which I'm going to be posting soon after this, hopefully. Make sure to subscribe down below and to follow me on Instagram. It's nicole.rosalie. I post photos almost every day. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!